Hi, we are working on fractions in this video, and you can see that we have right here we have a circle, a triangle, and a square. Can you touch that and say those shapes with me? A circle, a triangle, and a square. These are flat shapes. They are 2D shapes, not 3D shapes. And this is a whole circle. This is a whole triangle, and this is a whole square. You have 1 over 1, one whole. Here we have a whole circle, but it is cut into 2 equal pieces. When we're talking about fractions, we're talking about equal shares. Okay, that means that they have the same exact amount on each side. And if you think about candy, you have half for you and half for a friend. Okay, so here we have 1 over 2, 1 half of a circle. And here we have 2 equal pieces of a triangle. 1 over 2, 1 half. Do we say 1 over 2, 1 tooth, like this? No. 1 over 2, 1 half. We have half. So half for you and half for a friend. Here we have 2 equal parts in a square. A square has 4 equal sides and 4 corners, but these are divided into 2 rectangles with 2 sets of opposite parallel lines. This line here is opposite of this line. This line here is the opposite of this line, and they are parallel, which means they go off in the same direction and will never cross. So this square made 2 small rectangles. 1 over 2, 1 half. Here we have a circle, and the circle is divided into 1, 2, 3 equal parts, or 3 equal shares, right? That means that they are fair shares. It's fair to divide a pie into 3 equal pieces, so everybody gets the same. So we have a circle with 1, 2, 3 equal parts. If we say 1/3, then that would mean that if I colored in this one, I'm not coloring it in very well, but if I color that all the way in, that would mean that 1 over 3, 1/3 of the pie is colored in. 1 over 3, 1/3. Okay, here we have a triangle. A triangle has 1, 2, 3 corners, and it has 1 side, 2 sides, 3 sides. A triangle is a 2D shape, and it is flat, not fat. And if you divide a triangle into 3 equal pieces, that means every person or every group would have the same amount. They would be equal. If we have 1/3, that means that 1 of the 3 equal parts is taken or colored in. Here we have a square. A square has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. It has 1 corner, 2 corners, 3 corners, 4 corners, and it's divided into thirds as well. 3 equal pieces. Okay? If I were to color in 1/3, I would be coloring in 1 out of 3 equal parts. Now, I didn't color it very well, but you can imagine that colored in the nice way, right? 1 over 3, 1/3. And down below here, we have the same three shapes. We have a circle, a triangle, and a square. And when we divide these shapes, you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. In the circle, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. So you can see that when we have the equal parts, that's the number on the bottom. Okay? The numerator's on top, and the denominator is on the bottom. Numerator, denominator, numerator, denominator, right? And here this square has 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts as well. So if we did 1 over 4, 1/4, that would mean that one of those circles would be taken or colored in. Okay? So there's 1/4 colored in of this circle. There are 1, 2, 3/4 of the circle not colored in, right? But we know that there are 4 equal parts because the number on the bottom tells us how many equal parts. In the whole, we have 1 whole equal part, right? When we have halves, we have how many equal parts? Right? We have 2 equal parts. So 1, 2 equal parts here, 1, 2 equal parts here, 1, 2 equal parts. When we have 1 over 3, we have 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the number on the bottom, numerator, denominator. Numerator's on top, denominator's on the bottom. The number on the bottom tells you how many equal parts there are. Okay? And the one on the bottom says fourths or quarters. So remember how many quarters are in $1. 4 quarters are in $1. And if we put 1/4, 2 quarters, 3 quarters, 4 quarters together, it makes 1 whole dollar. Okay? So we can say 1 over 4, 1/4, 1/4. Do that with me. 1 over 4, 1/4, 1/4. So it means 1 out of 4 equal parts colored in.